Hi everybody. So this is Jenny Lynn. I am back for another live episode. I'm gonna wait for Diane at least to get on here because I need to share some things with Diane that are just insane and crazy. I know I'm insane and crazy, and I just can't keep it to myself anymore. If you're getting on, please tell me who you are, because there's a couple people I would love to address directly. So thank you for getting on. Sorry about my view. I just got home from work. I'm outside with my pups. Can you see? I'm going to switch the screen. I'm outside with the dogs. They're playing. I just got home from work. I'm looking at the beautiful pool that is open and ready to go. Hi, Jen. So, I wanted to talk to you guys because, I just there's so many ideas that are coming out everywhere, and I had to get out somewhere, so of course it's going to be this group. Diane, are you on? So, while we wait for her, yes, I'm having wine. Not that I'm an alcoholic, but I'm so shaken right now, I had to have a drink to calm down. Okay, yes, that probably does make me an alcoholic, right? Yikes. Okay, so, Diane and I were talking after last week's live video that I made. You guys had such a great response, so thank you so much. A lot of you reached out to me individually about my voice disorder, about domestic abuse. I actually had 3 of you in this group reach out to me about domestic abuse and how to get through it. So just a reminder that you are never alone in that. And you never know who's dealing with that, okay? So that's why I talk about these things. I talk about these things because it's nothing to do with making a sale. It has to do with helping somebody's life change. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Chelsea. So I'm getting on because Diane asked me to do a live video once a week. I didn't know what this topic was going to be, but Diane went ahead and asked that... Diane asked all of you guys to post your goals and your why, right? She had a post earlier. And I started responding. And as I was typing to her, I started shaking. Because everything was just pouring out of me. And I'm thinking and I'm typing. And I'm driving. And then, of course, my cell phone shuts down. I'm like, shit. So then I start writing on my hand until I can get a notebook out of my purse. I'm writing in this notebook. And all this, crazy shit is happening. And I'm thinking of all these things. And I thought it would be more powerful to share my goals talking. Plus, it holds me more accountable. And I believe in putting yourself out there. I believe in talking to the universe. So, universe, thank you for listening. Thank you to the ladies for listening. I know a lot of you responded to Diane's post earlier. If you haven't, do it. If you haven't learned anything yet, if Diane tells you to do something, do it. Do it. If Diane tells you to answer a question, answer it. If she tells you to post something, post it. If she tells you to go live, go live. If she has a sale, so do whatever Diane asks, right? So she asked me to go live once a week, so here we are. If you already did your goals, I've not had the opportunity to read through all of them, but I am going to. But after we talk, I'm going to ask you to relook at your goals again. First of all, make sure you know that there is a difference between a goal and a why. Saying I want to stay at home is a goal. It is not your why. Your goal is I want to make enough money to quit my job and stay at home full time. Your why is because your kid fell in gym class and got hurt and your neighbor had to go pick them up at school because you couldn't make it. Your why is you missed your kid's birthday party at school because you work. So, hi Dan, thank you for coming. I was kind of putzing around until you got on here. But I wanted to thank you, Diane, for asking us to post about goals and whys, because it has totally changed gears for everything. It is insane, the thoughts that are going through my head. So, I can't even see my screen right now because Diane has so many hearts. So, I want to tell you guys about goals, but I want to tell you some tips before I tell you my goals. I'm telling you my goals because I want you guys to make bigger goals than mine. Bigger than my goals. My goals were having me crying, and they're not even my whys. My goals were having me crying on my car ride home, okay? Your goals, I am shaking, I am crying, I'm sick to my stomach because of my goals, not even because of my why, not even because of where I am. So, some tips to your goals. make sure you know the difference between your goals and your whys. Yes, I love Jamie's post with those collages. Jamie Ward is one of my idols as well. Diane's still number one on my heart, but Jamie is way up there. Except for when I hate her because she's so beautiful and everything, right? Okay, and she talks normal, unlike me. So your goals, if you have written them down in Diane's posts, you need to write them down somewhere where you will see them. You need to see those goals every day. You need to. So write down your goals. Make sure you know the difference between a why and a goal. Write them down. Write them down where you see them. Look at them every day when you wake up because it's going to direct your day. And write them and read them every day when you go to bed so you know where you got them. If you'd like to talk about making goals, we can make that a separate talk because there's also ways that you can look at your goals and you can figure out which goal, if I accomplish this one goal, my push goal, if I accomplish this one goal, it's going to make all my other goals happen, right? If you would get to be Countess, if you would make a bonus of 8,000, what other goals? So you need to pick the goal that is going to make your other goals happen, okay? So I'm going to start out real simply with what my goals are. Diane, I'm saying this out loud. So on June 15th, you can call me out and see what's happened. So I have almost exactly a little over 60 days. I joined May 15th. So this Monday was my second month. By June 15th, in 90 days, here are my goals. By June 15th. I saw a lot of people saying that they wanted 40 people on their team. Fuck that. I want 100 people on my team. I want minimum of 100 people at the time I hit my 90. I have 16. And by the way, I'm beating some of you guys with 16 people. Just saying. So make big goals. I want to have 100 people on my team. I want to be Countess, right? Diane's Countess. I do what she does. We'll get there. Okay? I want all of my downlines, current downlines, to have rank advanced by June 15th. Every one of you. So if you're all watching this, and if you aren't, you better watch the replay. Okay? You're all going to rank advance. We are going to make that happen. I don't care if it's one of your goals. I'm making you rank advance. I'm going to be car qualified. Diane's car qualified. Jamie's car qualified. I'm going to be car qualified. I'm not even allowed another car. We have 4 of them. My insurance is going to hate me. But I'm going to be car qualified. I'm also going to be trip qualified for Costa Rica. Diane's already there. I'm fucking going with her, okay? And I hope you all are coming with us, right? What kind of big party is that going to be? I want to fire my boss. Fire my fucking boss, okay? My life lately at my job of 13 years, which I'm very good at and I hate, is taking its toll. My husband truly believes that my full-time office job is what caused me to miscarry because of, sorry for the cussing. To be honest, I say one bad word and it's the F word, but it's a good F word. It's a good, I don't use it in badness. It's my good F word. I'm going to fire my boss. My life is miserable because of it. I'm going to fire my boss. Okay. Soon as when I start crying. I am going to spend a week with Diane. I'm not going to be working. I'm coming out to Diane's house. I'm giving Jason humor every single day. I'm cooking Italian for them. We're working out. We're swimming in the pool. And we're selling the shit out of some lip scents. All right? So, Diane, get my guest room ready. I'm ready for that. Okay? Another trip. I want to have booked an all-inclusive vacation. Me and my husband have been trying to for 2 years. We're calling it our baby-making vacation. Which leads up to my next goal, which is getting pregnant again. We miscarried in March. I want to have the opportunity to go somewhere and be relaxed and hopefully be blessed again. Kara, you got on. You need to listen because you're family and you're coming with me to all of this. Okay? So replay from the beginning when you're done because you're going to all of this. Pregnant, I talked about that. I talked about, girls trip. I'm planning a girls trip, okay? All you girls can come. I don't know who's coming. We have our St. Agents trip that we can win, yes, but we're going on a girls trip. I'm going to take my top 5 girls with me, on me. This one might not happen by June 15th, but it's my long-term goal. We're on long-term goals now, okay? Long-term goals, I'm planning a girls trip. I'm going to take my top 5 girls, and then everybody else can come. Oh, and I just want to say, for any of you who think that you're too busy for these goals, these goals can be accomplished by everybody. I work full-time. I have 3 other side businesses. I have a vocal disorder, so I can't even fucking speak to people sometimes. I have 6 weddings this year. One's gone, so I'm down to 5. I'm in 3 of them, and I'm helping a lot with the other one. From now to October, I have 2 weekends where I don't have plans, okay? You can do this. Dottie is in the fucking hospital. She had surgery yesterday. She is posting LipSense deliveries from the hospital with her foot up in a cast. Okay? If you want this, you can make it happen. Nobody is too busy for this. You are not too busy for your dreams. Okay? Priorities. Priorities. Okay? And you know what? If the people in your life understand that this is a priority, tell them your goals. Tell them your goals so they understand why it's so important. And in case you haven't noticed, all the people I tell my goals to are coming with me. So trust me, my husband wants me to accomplish these goals. Kara, my team, they want me to accomplish these goals because they're fucking coming with me, right? Okay. So share your goals with people. Don't just write them on this piece of paper and hand them out. You need to tell other people your goals. Okay? I'm also going to hire a chauffeur. That's a long-term goal. Because all the LipSense I do is when I'm driving, and that's so bad. So I'm hiring a chauffeur for my car that I'm winning. Okay? This is the goal that I set in my head on my car ride home that got me crying. My next bonus, I am paying for my sister's wedding. And I don't know why that gets me so emotional, except for your sister's the person that's always there with you. And she's my younger sister. She's been through so much with me. I've been through 2 weddings. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. And my parents spent all their money on mine, okay? I had an Irish Catholic Italian wedding the first time and a beach wedding the second time. I want to give this to my sister. I know what it's like to stress out about a wedding. I know what it's like to not be able to enjoy the process. I learned my lesson. But when you're a newbie, you don't listen. So I want my next bonus to pay for my sister's wedding. Kara, I know you're on. And my husband's sister also has a wedding this year. So we need another bonus to pay for another wedding, okay? So we just got to keep bonusing because too many fucking people are falling in love and getting married, and we need to help them out, all right? I don't want them to be where I am and be in wedding debt. Another thing I thought of, which means a lot to me, is when I got married the second time to my current husband, who is amazing and has changed my life completely. We got married 2 summers ago at the beach. And we got this gigantic house. And we got married on the beach. And it was one of the most beautiful things that ever happened. And my husband and I said that we wanted to come back every year and get this house and stay in it. Unfortunately, it is a huge freaking house. And without everybody committing to it every year, we can't go. But you know what? Fuck that. By this time when our anniversary comes around, which is the end of August, we're getting that house, and I don't care if it's the 2 of us. My family has no traditions. I have no traditions. We don't do everything every year. Me and my husband wanted to start this tradition where we go back to the beach where we got married every year. And if we're ever blessed with family, our family is going to come with us. But we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it without everybody joining. I want to be able to do that every year, whether they can come or not. The other part of that is my mother actually missed my wedding. My mother 2 years ago spent 3 months in intensive care and almost died multiple times. And she was recovering when I got married, but she missed my wedding. So I want to be able to get that house and take her back to where we were because she couldn't make it the first time. And this is a house that, like I said, we had 15 people staying in. But I want to be able to take her back there. And hey, if we can get remarried again, I'll take that, right? So I want to do that. So I want you guys to revisit your goals that you made, if you already posted them or if you didn't. And please go back and comment. If your goals don't make you feel like this, if your goals don't make you emotional and cry and shaking, and if your goals don't make you sick in the stomach, they're not big enough. Dan has always taught me that you need to be afraid of your goals. If you go back and read your goals and you say, well, it would be nice if this happened, that's not a goal, okay? That just means that you're going to let whatever happens, happens. You need to make a goal that makes you make things happen, okay? Your why is your reasoning behind these goals. My why that I want that house is because my other mom almost died, and didn't make my wedding. My why is because I've been divorced, abused, and I finally have a man that I love, and I want to recreate that moment every year. Yes, Diane, you need to be scared and get choked up thinking about your goal. So if your goals aren't big enough, please go back and rethink your goals. Because that is when it's going to get you far. That is what is going to get you achieving these things. And share your goals. I need to let my husband know that that's why I'm staying up after he goes to bed and doing this, because I want to be able to take him, pay up front for some all-inclusive baby-making vacation. My husband was devastated when we lost our baby in March. Devastated. He probably took it way worse than I did. And I want to be able to say, listen, honey, guess what? I called your boss. I told him you're taking 2 weeks off. I'm taking you an all-inclusive, relaxing vacation. We're going to fucking make a baby, okay? It's an appropriate place to use the F word, right? You know what I mean? You need to share these goals with people. But don't just say, hey, I like to get an extra bonus because it'd be nice to have extra money. That's not a goal, okay? So please go out, make your I don't even care, make the scariest thing that can happen your goal. Make the scariest thing that you could possibly happen be your goal. I don't care. Don't say the words in front of it. This will never happen, but. Right? You know what? In fact, write that. Say, this will never happen, but. Blah, blah, blah. And then write that down and fucking cross out this will never happen. That's your goal. That right there. That thing that you say, I vision this, but it'll never happen. Erase that part. Write it down and cross those lines out. And then rewrite your goal without that, this will never happen. That is your goal. That thing that you say, in my dream world, okay? Thank you. Everybody likes making the baby. Yes, we're trying. Sorry, Kara, TMI. Jeremy's, my husband's sister's in here. So, I had to make this go live because no way that I could share with you how emotional your goals should make you just by writing it down. I encourage you to say your goals out loud, even if it's just to yourself. Love you too, Amanda. Thank you. Make your goals. Put it in a video that you just keep on your own phone. Say them out loud. Tell them to someone you care about. Tell them to someone. You should always tell your goals to 2 people. Do you know who the 2 people you should tell your goals are to? The one person that you reaching your goals will affect you the most. That will affect them the most. Okay? And then the other person that you know is going to hold you accountable and not take your shit and say, well, hey, remember when you told me you were going to achieve this? What the fuck happened? You need to tell those 2 people. You need to tell them. Which is why I'm telling you guys, because somebody in here is going to call me out. I want called out. If I'm not hitting this, I want called out. Because here's what's happened. I want my team to call me out. Because my goals are to make my team rank advance. My goals are to take my team to Costa Rica. My goals are to get my fucking team blue cars and us be driving around Southwest PA, Greensburg, and Pittsburgh, all with the same fucking car. Well, same color card, right? How cool would that be? We're all sporting our lip sense, driving around these little hot blue cars. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. That's my team. So team, hold me accountable, because if I do well, you do well. Kara, if I make your husband happy, your brother and my husband happy, you're happy. Okay, I'm just babbling now because I'm so, just emotion. I'm excited, but scared, but shaking. And I don't know why I share all this with everybody, except for I hope it motivates you. I hope you rethink your goals. I hope you go bigger, dream bigger, goal digger, whatever you want to call it. Just do it. So that's this week's live episode. Thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me share it with you. Please revisit your goals. Keep your one in there and just reply and make it fucking bigger. Make it scarier. Scare yourself. Scare Diane. Okay? I'm really excited later on tonight. I'm going to meet a new team member. So afterwards, I'm really excited to see your goals, and I hope you guys have added on. I hope you guys have been scared a little bit. Fired up. I'm seriously still shaking, and I've been home for a half hour. So I'm going to go finish this wine, and then I'm going to go meet a new person. I'm going to do another one next week. We're going to have a weekly Jenny episode. If you have a subject you'd like to hear about, message me. We'll be sure to cover it. Diane, of course, will guide me if you don't. But if you want to hear something, absolutely let me know. So thank you for listening. Encourage your teammates to watch this. Encourage them to dream bigger. You can actually share this post in your groups, because I know you all are running your own groups now, right? If you aren't already, you're running your own groups. Add this in. So thanks, Diane, for allowing me to be on here. Thank you guys for listening, and have a great night. Go make big goals.